Hi, everyone. I actually want to talk about Selena Gomez and her new husband, Benny Blanco. I've been coming across some videos where Benny Blanco is always acting as if he's the prize, and Selena Gomez came for him and all of that. One thing that you about a woman that has gone through a lot of things in life, you most of the things they do, it's not always, they don't do it out of like they are in their senses anymore. They just, most of the time, they just need that emotional support, knowing that she's sick. She has to take drugs, and she has to cope with. And most times there are men that just don't want to be with a sick woman. There are men that will say, oh, this girl cannot get pregnant, so like she's going to be this type of person that pregnancy will be hard for her, this, that. The only time they most of them want to stay is just the fact that she has money. But and most times they can't even be around a woman they can control. Maybe she's that kind of girl that a man cannot really control, and that is why she has not really been in a relationship for a while. And secondly, it's not easy for a girl to really love, for a girl to really like a guy, because there are times a guy can look very handsome and all of that, but character wise, some of them are not gentlemen, some of them don't know how to talk, some of them they don't even give you that vibe, like they don't come across like somebody that you can respect, but maybe her seeing that in Benny, and most of them are not even, they are not funny. Sometimes you just need that humor in your life. You need that vibe, like you've been going through a lot and you just feel like you need a guy that can make you smile, that can make you laugh, that can make you forget about so many things. So she saw those qualities in Benny, and she's like, oh, okay, maybe Benny being the kind of person that it doesn't really, maybe like they say is kind of into men or a gay, I don't know, just like most people are saying. So she found him in a way that she just felt like, I think this is the kind of guy that she wants. And then she went for what she wanted, and now Benny, being the that's supposed to be the bigger one, is now feeling on top of the world. It's not feeling like, oh, so this kind of person can find him attractive, can, that is one thing with men generally. It's not a matter of saying Benny Blanco is ugly. Benny is not ugly. He's just in his own what should I say? He's just his own person. The same way everybody has their, most times have their ugly days, even when they don't, they just have their ugly days. So, but Benny is not really ugly. So, there are other things most people find attractive in someone. A woman could be the most beautifulest girl, and she is with bad character or bad behavior that you cannot stand. The same thing with guys. But it's just that the way Benny is kind of going about it most times, trying to announce to the world that she's the one that approached me first. How many celebrities have you really seen when they interview them and their relationship? They talk about who approached each other first. Most times people don't really, though they say it, but the way Benny goes about his own is now looking so childish. It's beginning to look so childish. And secondly, I hope Benny too, I feel like he's just looking for all different ways to make it clear to the whole world that he is not the one that went for Selena. Selena came for him. And Selena is even admitting it little by little, though, like when she said she was there were so many scenarios where Benny, even their album, Benny was smart enough to still say, oh, let's name this album I Said I Love You First. That album now is going to be out in the market like forever, you know like forever, just trying to have things to make sure there is something that will just make them say, oh, your mom was the one. Maybe if they even get, because they are married now, maybe if they decide to have kids, then it will just tell his kids, oh, your mom this, your mom that, your mom was the one that asked me out. No, Benny, like I feel like he's really doing too much. And well, I feel like Selena, on the other hand, she just needed emotional support. It's not easy to be sick and alone, she being sick and no emotional support. No, I know she's taking care of herself, she has the money, but she I just what I see from her doing all of this is seeing someone that maybe she feels like this person fits what I want right now. And secondly, emotional support, which I don't know if Benny is giving to her, but from the beginning, you keep you before you go after something, you are like, oh, I think this person can give me that emotional support, can give me that boost, just to be happy at the moment. So I just think Benny should kind of act more mature, be a man. So yeah, thanks for listening.